Hello, you guys. Uh-oh. Don't worry.
Hit that other button.
How about now? There we go. Well, sorry for the late start. I was just waiting for that dark cloud to blow over. Instead, I just waited for it to engulf us. Thanks for coming out on a blustery, damp evening. I'm going to start with a song called Geography. Found myself sitting here, staring at this empty chair, wondering who was sitting there, gonna ride into the clear blue sky. Oh, blue sky. Looking at my empty bed, where am I gonna lay my head? All right, night and day, I've got to get away. Whoa, whoa, get away. We've got the world to see. Come on, the miles are free. We've got the world to see. Yeah, you and me. And what will people say if we leave today? They can't make us stay. We will ride away. Oh, ride away. No more safe and warm. We will weather storms. Nothing we can't face. I've got to leave this place. Oh, for a better place. We've got the world to see. Come on, the miles are free. We've got the world to see. Yeah, you and me. Pack your bags and go for a ride. We're going to the other side. We've got the world of stars. Look at the sky and follow the storm. Yeah, we'll follow the storm. You come go with me. We're riding our 90. Got the world to see. Let's go, the miles are free. Yeah, for you and me. Got the world to see. Come on, the miles are free. You got the world to see. Come on, the miles are free. You got the world to see. Yeah, you and me. You got the world to see. Yeah, you and me. Thank you. Well, it's not every day that you get to play in the Sistine Chapel. What a cool place. You guys are lucky. And I'm lucky that I get to play here tonight, so thank you for having me. Thanks for coming out. We play a song about love and breakfast. Most of my songs are about love, or traveling, or love to travel. Back to back beneath the sheets, lost count of the sheep. Every breath I hear you breathe, like some kind of creep. Another night with a side of grief, no relief. I'm alone, you're beside me, slapped hand of a thief. But I love you like biscuits and gravy, even better than most. I love you like biscuits and gravy, or a runny egg on toast. A cup of coffee that you can't see through, it's not as strong as my love for you. Wakes me up when I wanted to, and it gets me through the day. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Well, this has been brewing all week. Try not to freak. One of us has to kick. You're strong and I'm weak. Don't go to bed angry, so they say. Here we are anyway, won't ruin our day. 'Cause I love you like biscuits and gravy, even better than most. I love you like biscuits and gravy, or a runny egg on toast. A cup of coffee that you can't see through, it's not as strong as my love for you. Wakes me up when I want it to, and gets me through the day. Hey, 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 hey. I love you like chicken and waffles, even better than most. Corned beef with a side of hash or avocado toast. Cup of coffee that you can't see through, it's not as strong as my love for you. Wakes me up when I want it to, and it gets me through the day. Hey, 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 hey. Thank you. How's the sound out there? Is it okay? Too loud or anything? Good deal. I wonder when the front row people are going to show up. I'm going to play a song that I wrote for my, no, I didn't write it for him. I wrote this song about my younger brother. He would probably prefer I didn't write songs about him. Although he's been living with me for the past year or so, a little over a year. And when he first moved in, he left pieces of paper with like just words or phrases or thoughts around my house, just in case I wanted to write more songs. And then he recently gave me this full sheet. He said, I think this might be a good idea. And I put it on the fridge, because that's what you do with pieces of paper with stuff on it that you don't want to lose. And then the other day, over coffee, he's like, why'd you put that piece of paper on the fridge? And I was like, because I don't want to lose it. And he said, it looks like you think I'm like your kid, and you're proud of my homework or something. Anyway, he's moving out May 1st. Got a job in Alaska, in the middle of nowhere. He may never come back. That's what he said. And so I'm going to keep that up there. And then when he's out there in the wilderness, off grid, I'll have those words to look at. But that has nothing to do with this song. This song is called Pocket Every Stone. And for a couple of years, he was wandering around the desert Southwest collecting rocks. And I was traveling around in a van, which I've done for a long time, for about 30 years of my career, traveling around in a van. But for the past 4 or 5 years, I've been in a camper van. And he's like, I think I want to travel around in a van. He was traveling in a Toyota Sequoia. And I was like, yeah, it's pretty nice, having a bed you can lay down in and stuff. And he's like, oh, I wish I had a van. I'm like, well, you can borrow my old band van. And so I went to meet him, and I handed him the band van keys. And he handed me reached in his pocket, pulled out a rock, and handed me this rock. I'm like, thank you. What is it? He said, it's Jasper. And I said, cool. What should I do with it? He said, well, it's for your journey. It'll keep you safe on your journey. I was like, yeah, but you're going on a journey. Don't you need a Jasper? And he pulled his hands out of his pockets, and they're full of rocks. And I was like, wow, that's a lot of rocks to carry in your pocket all the time. I can't even stand having loose change in your pocket. And there was some other interesting stuff that happened during the conversation. One of his dogs ran up with this big jawbone of a deer, I think, and he held it up to his face like a mask, and that was scary. And then it's important for the purpose of the introduction of the song, it's important that you know that my brother reads tarot cards. Or if he doesn't have tarot cards, he reads playing cards. And if he doesn't have playing cards, he rolls on cigarettes, he just takes the tobacco and does this into the wind, and that'll tell him the same sort of information. He's a talented guy. And for a little while, he would collect the rocks, and then he would take them to those rock shops in the desert Southwest, or everywhere you go, and he would trade them for better rocks. Sometimes he'd trade them for money, but sometimes the spirits that were guiding him down there didn't want him to have money, so he would just get better rocks. It took me a little while to understand what he was saying when he said, I would say like, hey, where are you headed now? And I'd be like, oh, they want me to go away from the city. And I would say, who's staying? He's like, the spirits. It took me a while to understand that the spirits, he was just following where the spirits led him. And so that's kind of what inspired this song. Turquoise and jasper, rose quartz and gold, days they tumble faster, too young to be sold. Amethyst and topaz, Apache tear and jade, stones here in your pocket, follow the path they say. Dogs look bad today, another gonna drug my way. Hold it up to mask your face, they say. Probably found it in the ditch, no idea which is which. It'll do to scratch this itch, they say. And they say the past goes on forever. They say the future is unknown, except to those of us who stand together, except to those who pocket every stone. It's time to leave this land, maybe ride for another brand. Turn the car, don't show your hand, they say. It's time to hit the road, It's time to lighten my load. It's time to leave this place. They say the past goes on forever. They say the future is unknown, except to those of us who stand together, except to those who pocket every stone. The spirits, they can move you, and the rocks, they weigh you down. You keep them in your pocket, and you try not to drown. And smoke them if you got them. Stay still in quicksand. You can't hit rock bottom if you hold them in your hand. They say the past goes on forever. They say the future is unknown, except to those of us who stand together, except to those who pocket every stone. They say the past goes on forever. They say the future is unknown, except to those of us who stand together, except to those who pocket every stone, except to those who pocket every stone, except to those who pocket every stone. Thank you. Yeah, if you lived with your brother and there was a risk that everything you said, you'd put it in a song and then potentially be embarrassing, you'd probably move out too. I like having him around today. He's like a motivator. Like I would probably just sit on my computer and, try to keep up with my emails all day, every day. But today he's like, we should go burn that big pile of old wood that's out back by the barn. And I was like, okay. He's like, you have any diesel fuel? I would have never done that. But it was a pretty good time this morning. I stood around watching this fire burn for a few hours, and then I said, look, I better get going. I got to get to this gig. And he's like, yeah, I'll stay with it. Right before I started, he was still standing there by that fire. But yeah, he's moving. So I'm looking for a roommate. I haven't talked to my wife about that. You're around, and I want to say, got a feeling that this feeling is never gonna go away. That's okay. I will see this through. Anything that you could want is anything that I can give you. 'Cause I don't need a new love every day. I heart you tattoo. I need you to hear me when I say, all I want is you. All I want is you. Yeah. Undersold, I'm a little rusty too. I'll protect you from the rest if you protect me from the things you do. That's okay. We will all get through. Anything that you could want is anything that I already do. 'Cause I don't need a new love every day. I heart you tattoo. I need you to hear me when I say, all I want is you. All I want is you. Yeah. Yeah. You're around, and I want to say, I got a feeling that this feeling is never gonna go away. 'Cause I don't need a new love every day. I heart you tattoo. I need you to hear me when I say, all I want is you. 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 You. Thank you very much. Last time I played in Malvern was last summer, down there on the main street there. After the show, I bought a coffee mug from a guy selling them out of the back of his pickup. I drank coffee out of that mug this morning. Just wanted you to know that. He's here. It's you. It was a good sipping mug. It is a good sipping mug. I just wanted you to know. Are you selling any mugs here tonight? If I were a mug maker like you, I would always have one in my pocket. This is a song called Listen Through the Static, and I was doing it on the way down here today because I was tuned into Iowa Public Radio, which in the Des Moines area is 90.1. And then when I got just a little way south of the interstate, it was 91.7 or something, and then it sort of went away, and then I picked it up at 90.5. And so pretty much felt like all afternoon I was listening through the static, which is what this song is about. Because we made a record, my band, the Nanas, we made a record in the 2000s, sometime, early 2000s. We made a record called Transceiver, and we recorded it with these producers called the Pipes Brothers in Dallas, Texas. And we worked with them because they had a hit song. And the thought was, well, they had a hit song, they could help us have a hit song, and we would all live happily ever after. They had a hit song called Breakfast at Tiffany's. Their band is called Do Something. And so we went down there, made this record over the course of a couple months in Dallas, Texas. And by the way, they had their hit song, and they bought matching Corvettes because they were two brothers. And they didn't really want to have another hit, or because they toured, they said, for like 3 or 4 years straight and never went home. And they played Dallas, Texas. They would just leave after the show. And so when it was time to make another record, they didn't want to have their hit, so they recorded a German language electronica keyboard record. So they wouldn't have to go tour the world anymore. But they knew how to make hits for sure. And so we went there. We had this, I mean, you think I'm going to make this stuff up, but we had this manager named Doc Williamson. He was pretty famous because he was Aerosmith's tour manager. Now, in the biz, a tour manager and a manager are different. But he was a tour manager that had some success and spent, a couple decades with Aerosmith. So we worked with him. He was a great guy. Today, I shipped a T-shirt to him, and that was like in 2000. So he's sticking with us, at least on the internet, and watching what we're doing. Probably tuned into this live stream. Hey, Doc. Anyway, he's like, you should go work with these Pipes boys. They make hit records. And so we went and worked with them. Recorded this record called Transceiver, and it was the least successful record we've ever had. Sort of a flop, you might call it. I think there's some good songs on there, but it didn't do well. But luckily, we loved the Pipes Brothers, And just because we made this record with them that was a flop and it didn't have a radio, we still want to work with them, so we made another record with them next. And this one we went into it and thought, who cares about radio? Let's just make a record. Let's have fun. And so that's what this song is, Listening Through the Static. It's a song about radio and not really caring anymore. By the way, this song got played all over the country on the radio. This one sort of was like a gigantic middle finger to radio. I drive traffic light and I can't find a frequency to clear my mind. Bought and paid for every hour, all the hour. I scan the horizon for radio tower, and I listen through the static, and I listen through the static, and I drive to the dial every mile. I search for a sound that'll suit my style. Is it there, through the air, getting nearer? Signal stand, closing in, it's coming in clearer. And I listen through the static, and I listen through the static. I drive through the night, I can't find a frequency to change my mind. Hear the buzz flicker bright, stereo light. Play my song and get me through the night. And I listen through the static, and I listen through the static, and I listen through the static, and I listen through the static. Thank you. Turns out tonight I can't play a D minor chord. I don't know why. Could be, I'm gonna blame the guitar. I don't know. Not gonna worry about it. Are you worried about it? No. I need to practice. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you said? Should have stayed home and practiced. I swear that's what I heard you say. All right, let's see. Well, I don't know. I feel like playing this song. This was off my solo record, which I just put out a few years ago. I should know everything on it, front to back, but I don't. I haven't played this one in a while. I don't currently remember the first words, but I feel inspired to play it, so I'm gonna try it. I'll admit to you that it's like I wrote it during COVID, so it's kind of a COVID song, and I know we're all tired and over that, but I feel like it's a song I want to play. It's called Boy in a Bubble. I was a boy in a bubble when I was 4. Spent a lot of time in the hospital. Thought I was a boy in a bubble. Turned out I was like more of a kid in an oxygen tent. But when you're 4, I felt like a boy in a bubble. So I have all these memories of that, except for, I don't think you have a lot of memories from when you're 4. I think my memories were formed by that John Travolta movie in the 80s. And so it's a little bit of mix of like what actually happened and what was in the movie. There's also a really funny Seinfeld called The Boy in the Bubble that I've revisited lately that was super funny. So there might be some of that worked in here, but it's mostly true stories. It's details that it's not going to hurt anybody. But like, for instance, I have memories of my parents reaching into this tent with these big like black rubber gloves and like trying to hug me with these gloves, but my mom said, no, we just unzipped it and hugged you. Yeah, and there's a line in the song that talks about how my parents would come visit. My mom's like, we never left your side. Anyway, this is what I remember. I was a boy in a bubble. Oh, remember during COVID when there was that period of time where we weren't allowed to touch our own face? That's it, you too. I thought that was a weird time. I was a boy in a bubble. The world made me cough and wheeze. And hospital staff would come running every time I sneezed. My mom and dad would come visit, reach through the tent with kid gloves, and I'd feel their touch in a warm embrace. Through the plastic walls I'd feel love. And the boy in the bubble looked out on the scene and imagined a world that was just like his dreams, where the wind smelled like lilacs on both sides of grass was still green. And if the room was this empty, could anyone else hear the scream? And I was a boy in a bubble, but only for a month or 2. I'd lay there thinking that things could be worse, 'cause I had a room with a view, with limitless bowls of ice cream, passed to me on a tray, and vitamin D in abundance, even when the skies were gray. And the boy in the bubble looked out on the scene and imagined a world that was just like his dreams, where the wind smelled like lilacs on both sides of grass was still green. And if the room was still empty, could anyone else hear the scream? And these days I ponder how it's just not that fair, how death and destruction floats right through the air, how we pull all our handshakes and mask all our fears. We keep our distance and pretend it's not weird. And again I'm a boy in a bubble, sanitized and sheltered in place. I spend my days with my hand held and try not to touch the face, which is harder than you to imagine. I haven't shaved in weeks, so I strike a pose like a thinker and gently stroke my cheek. It's better to be safe than sorry, worse to be dead than alive. So I'll crawl back inside my bubble and I'll do my best to survive. Thank you. Boy in a Bubble. That's a deep cut. It's on my solo record. I made a solo record because I was a boy in a bubble. A socially distant bubble. But then also, I broke out of that bubble, like we all did. You're here tonight. There might still be some people in their bubbles, but we're here tonight. And I bought a camper van, and I started traveling around the country and playing socially distanced backyard shows. And I wrote this song when I was leaving from Iowa. I had a show in Seattle. And then I had plenty of time to get there and plenty of time to get back, so I kind of took a meandering route. Before I left, I sat down at my kitchen table with an atlas, which is a book of maps, paper on paper, printed with ink. Pretty novel these days. I learned about GPS on this trip, and then I ended up doing like 180,000 miles in about 3 years, playing like 45 states or so. I know I should have played them all, but I learned a different way to use GPS. Today, coming down here, I just put in Malvern and I followed where it told me to go. I did end up on 7 miles of gravel for some reason. I don't know why, but I just went where it told me to go. But I learned that if you just feel like, if you just put it in, put your destination, you put Seattle, but then turn wherever you feel like, because it's just going to keep telling you how to get back if you want to, but you don't have to listen to it. I think that most people put in the GPS and feel like they have to listen to the GPS, but you don't have to listen to it. It'll always tell you how to get back on track, but you can just follow your own whim as much as you want. So that was a big revelation for me. I also learned that, like going to Seattle, for instance, I only did that a couple times. So let me use a different example. I drive to Phoenix a lot, which is pretty much 24 hours from here, from Des Moines anyway. And you can drive to Phoenix over 80, down 25, through Albuquerque, over through the top of on 40 in New Mexico, and then down into Phoenix that way. It takes 24 hours. Or you can go down through Kansas City, across diagonally through Kansas, through Texahoma in the corner, the panhandle, drive then into New Mexico. It takes about 24 hours. Or you can drive down through, all the way down 35 through Oklahoma City, if you just feel like hitting Oklahoma City, and then drive across the top of Texas. It takes about 24 hours and 30 minutes. Those are like thousands of miles apart, those routes. So nowadays I just take whichever feels more interesting, or whatever feels like, whatever kind of food I want. Anyway, this song is about the trip to Seattle and back, and take my time. 8 hours to the Black Hills Mountains, past the Turtle Buttes, we're still counting the signs. To the wall drugstore, playing Stone Face with crazy hopes. 7 hours to Yellowstone, oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam. Gonna stand where Custer last stood, making my peace while knocking on wood. We're gonna drive our camper van, we're gonna cruise across the land on the road. Let's travel then, gonna drive our camper van. Only 45 miles and it's all 2 lanes across Idaho via Coeur d'Alene. On the way back home we'll take the southern route along the Snake River like you wanted to. 4 more hours to Puget Sound. Them fields growing by leaves and bounds. Steady a few days just to rest our bones. Stop in Oregon on the way back home. We're gonna drive our camper van. We're gonna cruise across the land on the road. Let's travel then. Gonna drive our camper van. Blue highway highways, scenic roads and byways, Elliott Bay 38. Slow, slow, head south on the 101, stopping Forest Road, let it come undone. Head back east to the Great Salt Lake, taking our time while there's time to take. 8 more hours to the Great Divide, then it's all downhill, gonna let it slide. Stop at home just to wash our clothes, pack it up again and we hit the road. We're gonna drive our camper van, we're gonna cruise across the land on the road less traveled then. Gonna drive our camper van, we're gonna cruise across the land on the road less traveled then. Gonna drive our camper van. Gonna drive our camper van. Gonna drive our camper van. Thank you. Get rowdy out there. You guys sound like a pack of hyenas. Which makes me want to play this song. It's not about hyenas, though. It's called The Wolf. It's a song about a wolf. You hear a wolf out there? The song's called The Wolf. It's a song about a wolf or a guy a little ways from home in a dark church, a room full of strangers. Wondering what he's going to have for supper later. Knowing it's probably Casey's. Yeah, sorry, I went off on my own page there. It's called The Wolf. All alone in the darkness, sing your house song. Night air is as empty as the day is long. All alone in the darkness, you avoid the fire. You fear it'll pull you in, instinct or desire. Spend your time in the outside, you can see your breath. Sit down on your haunches, try to get some rest. All you need is some shelter, a place to sleep and a meal. Try again tomorrow for a better deal. And stare at the moon, sing your house song. Someday you will find somebody who will sing along. Stare at the moon, sing your house song. Someday you will find somebody who will sing along. Who? You follow tracks in the snow, made by whom you do not know. 'Cause you are alone here, and it's the loneliness you fear. You walk with an empty belly for food you have not known. You walk with false knowledge for things not shown. You walk with these burdens, they must weigh you down. But you are the king of the free, be proud and wear your crown. Stare at the moon, sing your house song. Someday find somebody who will sing along, stare at the moon, sing your house song. Someday you will find somebody who will sing along. Where'd my hyenas go? There they are. Now I know normally in a situation like this where you're supposed to just sit and be attentive and use your best manners, your best behavior. I know that that's how you've been trained, but right now if you feel it bubbling up inside, if you feel like you might have a wolf bubbling up inside, just go ahead and let her rip. Just let her howl. You don't have to. I just want you to feel comfortable. Yeah. Oh man. It feels good. It feels good up here. I hope it feels good howling together. Thank you. All alone in the darkness, sing your house song. Night air is as empty as the day is long. All alone in the darkness, sing your house song. Someday you will find somebody who will sing along. We're working like a pack now. I promise that's the only song I'll ask you to howl like wolves. I do admire all the performers these days who are getting the crowds to sing with them. And I think I went and saw Zach Bryan a couple years ago with my son and his girlfriend in an arena, and the whole arena sang the whole time, every word and every song. I couldn't even hear what was going on stage. And I'd like to work on that my next chapter. Darling, you've been feeling so bad, and it's the worst you've ever had. I feel it too. I know it's true. I feel for you. And I feel your pain. I feel the same every single day. 'Cause I know it's true. I feel it too. I feel for you. I want to make you feel better, and I know that I can make you feel better. Baby, I'm your man, and I watch you sleep. I pray the Lord all our souls to keep. I know it's true. I pray for you. I feel it too. So take a breath. Just hold on. Close your eyes. Let it all be gone. 'Cause I know it's true. I feel it too. I feel for you. feel better. I know that I can make you feel better. Baby, I'm your man. I write you love letters, I sing you love songs, make you feel better, beautiful and strong, 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 wanna make you feel better. And I know that I can make you feel better. Baby, I'm your man, yes I am. And I'll write you love letters, write you love letters, sing you love songs, sing you love songs, make you feel better, make you feel better, beautiful and strong, 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 wanna make you feel. Thank you. I'll try this guitar. We'll see. Maybe it'll sound cool. Maybe it won't. We'll go back to the other guitar. I know you guys probably would prefer to believe that I knew what I was doing up here, but it's all just a big experiment. How are you doing? Are we doing all right on time? We keep you a little while longer, but not too much longer. I've been doing this a long time. I can tell when people start getting antsy, restless. I know, and I can tell right before it happens. So it's more about, that's what I keep my eye open for. I've got my eye on you. I know it seems like I have my eyes closed the whole time, but this is a song about love and vandalism. My band plays a place in Evergreen, Colorado, a lot called the Little Bear Saloon. Have you been to the Little Bear Saloon? Really? Did you ever carve your name anywhere there? Yeah, you wanted to. For those of you who have not been to the Little Bear Saloon, you can talk to these people. But the Little Bear Saloon is just outside of Denver, up the mountain a little ways. And it's a tiny little main street of a little town. It's got a boardwalk, just like Old West saloons used to have. It's got a hitching post. People tie their motorcycles to it. It's got a swinging saloon door that you gotta walk through to get in the bar. And then just like Old West saloons, it's got hundreds of bras hanging from the ceiling. And every square inch of the place is carved with people's names. Unfortunately, not these people here. But you know, it's not too late. Yeah, you can next time you can just get one of their steak knives. I've done that before. My name is carved in multiple locations there because I've played there 100 times. One time I carved the band name there, and then a year later we went back and someone wrote "sucks" under the band. So I underlined that, put a couple exclamation marks by it. Anyway, this song is inspired by that place. It's called Carve Your Name. Carve your name next to mine in a wood stump with a jackknife. Cross your T and dot your I. Carve your name next to mine. Lay my mark and left my name. Baby, you can do the carve your name next to mine. So I pressed the ink skin, hoping you would let me in. And it may have been a sin. Press the ink skin. Now everyone can see you're a part of me. It's almost like a guarantee that everyone can see. Years roll by, still not surely down. Don't let me lie, no, no. Carve your name in stone, get down. Carve your name next to mine. In a wood stump with a jackknife, cross your T and dot your I. Carve your name next to mine. Carve your name next to mine. In a wood stump with a jackknife, cross your T and dot your I. Carve your name next to mine. 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 Thank you. I'm so glad that there were people in the crowd tonight that have been to the Little Bear. Did you see Rick there? He's been to the Little Bear.
Yeah.
I bet you guys were there at the same time. Yeah, they didn't carve their name, but they did throw their bras up on stage. I remember that night. Alright, I'll try one more with this. This is not one I normally play at solo shows, but don't really play very much at all, actually. It could be because it's not very popular, which could be because people don't like it. But you know what? I'm picking the songs. This song is called New Place to Hide. I wrote it a long time ago when I had a neighborhood bar that I liked called A.K. O'Connor's in Beaverdale. What? Are we best friends?
Yep.
Well, for about 6 years, a friend of mine owned that bar. And so I got to program live music there on Sunday nights. We called it Now Another Sunday. Every Sunday night, it was free. And for some reason, it got this reputation. The place held like 50 people. But we had all these nationally known artists that would stop through Des Moines and had off and they would come play there on Sunday night. And for compensation, I got a bar tab. And I had no idea how much it was. All I know is that my friend eventually closed it because he ran out of money, and I don't feel personally responsible for that, but I know I didn't help. There was a bartender there named Rich Moran, no longer with us, but he could just look at you and know what you needed, know what you were about to order. Sometimes he knew what I was about to order before I knew. And he would say, "You look like you need something to set you straight." And I would say, "You got it, Rich." Anyway, when that place closed and he's no longer with us, I felt like I needed a new place like that, and I've never found it. It's called New Place to Hide. I need a new place to hide. To run away and hide. Everything will be alright. time, every time. I need a new disguise, oh, to shield me from your eyes. Everything will be alright in due time, every time. Place to run away. Oh, take easy from your mind. Everything will be alright in due time, every time. To hide. Oh, oh, to run away and hide. Everything will be alright. Due time, every time. Everything will be alright. Due time. Every time. Thank you. I think I'll play a cover since I got this electric out here, and then I'll switch back to the acoustic. And then we're in the home stretch, probably. I've seen a couple of antsy butts out there. A couple. Just getting there. This is a cover, but I did officially license it from the Rolling Stones. Paid $289 to the Harry Fox Agency, which allows you to put it on a record. Mick and Keith are still rolling in the dough from that one. All right. Never be your beast of burden. Walk for miles and run feet covered. All I want is for you to make love to me. Never be your beast of burden. My back is broad, but it's a hurt. All I want is for you to make love to me. Am I rough enough? Am I tough enough? Am I rich enough? I'm not too blind to see. Never be your beast. Music's awesome, those are curtains go. All I want is for you to love me. Never be your beast of burden. Walk for miles and miles, feet are hurt. All I want is for you to love me. Am I rough enough? Am I tough enough? Am I rich enough? I'm not too blind to see. Yeah. You're my pretty, 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 pretty girl. Pretty, 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 pretty girl.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Pete. Thanks for letting me go. All right.
What do you guys think? A couple more? Yeah. 2 more?
Anybody here from out of town? What?
I'm from Glenwood.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Is anybody here from Malvern?
You.
Okay.
Seattle.
Seattle, Washington? All right. Well, you win. I didn't know I had that many or that big of fans in Seattle, Washington that you come all the way here just for my little show. But I'm touched. Also, I'll come to you next time. You guys know about Templeton Rye Whiskey? I got a song about Templeton Rye Whiskey. Is anybody here from Carroll County? Yes. All right. Well, this one's for you, sir. I'm going to change one of the lines. Oh no, I'm going to keep it. It's already right. One of the lines is for you. One of the words in the chorus. Well, all right. For those of you not from Carroll County, this is a song about Templeton Rye Whiskey, which is some bootleg whiskey that you got to know somebody who knows somebody if you want to get your hands on it. Something tells me that this guy here knows somebody who knows somebody. And this guy knows somebody else. Yeah. Well, for the longest time, if we played in Carroll County or the surrounding contiguous counties, someone would always have a sample of the good stuff, Templeton Rye. They bring it to the show, they'd smuggle it into the bar. One time it was the, what county is Sioux City in? I should know this, but Sioux County. One time it was a Sioux County sheriff in uniform who brought us a paper bag with a sample of the good stuff. And for years and years, people would bring this to these shows, and it always came with a story. I started getting sort of obsessed with the story. They would give you a sample, and then they'd watch your face to see what happened. Because usually something happened. You either turn red or you turn white. Your fingertips would get tingly, and you might get a little wobbly in the knees. And then they would watch, and then they'd say, "My great uncle used to run this stuff into Chicago for alcohol." Or, My great Aunt Helen used to sit on this with a rocking chair and age the whiskey in the barrel in the back of a rocking chair. And after a while, I was like, man, if only your great Aunt Helen was still alive. Tell us the story herself. And one time, someone was like, yeah, she's over there in the Restful Manor on the hill. You can go talk to her anytime. She loves visitors. So I went and talked to great Aunt Helen. And then she told me about this guy, Joe, across the hall. And he told me about a guy in another town across the county that had some stories. And so I started collecting these stories, and the song is 45 minutes long. No, I really did. I went to a dozen nursing homes over the course of a couple of years, and I dug through the archives of the little town papers. I went through the arrest records in the city halls of these little towns, tried to put the names together. Never could figure it out, but I did get this song. It's called Templeton Ride. I'm still going through my electric amp. Hold on. Get ready for this. That's better. Born in a cloud of dust, broke the best of us, sweat and poverty. It was a desperate time. Then they took our drink away. How are we supposed to live that way? Nothing takes away the pain like Templeton Ride. So let the barn burn, let the band play. Everything will be okay. 'Cause when your mouth gets dry, fill my cup with Templeton Ride. Bag of sugar and a bushel of grain. Everyone is praying for rain. Revenue is poured down the drain. So we start from scratch. 30 feet of a copper pipe, 100 gallons cooking overnight. Make sure it tastes just right. Start another batch. So let the barn burn, let the lovers dance, state fair romance. 'Cause when your mouth gets dry, fill my cup with Templeton Ride. What's my potter's first name again? Tom. That's how you know you've made it, when you have a potter. Tom the potter is moving to Florida. You better get you stocked up on your pottery. I better do the same. I forgot where I was in the song. I got it. And now we make it on our own, in the basement of our home. Sell a little bit to Al Capone. The guy's got a mean thirst. Take the rest to the River House farm, out and back with a heater phone. A pretty girl walking on my arm, guided by the moonlight. So let the barn burn, let the band play. Everything will be okay. 'Cause when your mouth gets dry, fill Tom's cup with Templeton Ride. Fill Tom's cup with Templeton Ride. When your mouth gets dry, fill Tom's cup that he made by hand and sold out of the back of his pickup truck. Templeton Ride. Thank you. Thank you, Tom. Wish I had that mug right now. Instead of drinking out of it. What's that? He's the guy from, and I know, isn't this magical? You couldn't make this stuff up if you tried. I'm gonna follow you to Florida and play gigs down there. All right, you got time for one more? I don't have 10 more good songs. I've already been working the mediocre ones in, so. All right, I want to end with this one. This is off of the Nada's latest record, most recent record. I don't know how to say that. The one we put out last. It's available here tonight. I've got some other CDs for those of you who drive old cars. And I've got some vinyl. Got some pictures I took and then printed and then stuffed in plastic envelopes, taped them to the back. I don't know what's going on there. I got some hats that don't say my name on them or anything. All colors. But this was off the Nada's most recent record. It's called The Other Side of the 45. I'd like to dedicate this one to Jack, who was my roadie tonight. He took the money at the door, he set up my merch. And this song is about, well, it's about doing this for a really long time and then kind of sticking it out when a lot of your friends didn't. But then it's also for the next generation of people you see coming up doing it, which Jack's doing. And so you can kind of consider this song like advice. I wrote it a little bit for my son who's writing songs and recording them and putting them out there. And my partner, Mike, his daughter, who has a couple of records out, we decided we would disguise our parental advice in a song and hoped that it would land that way. Because we've done it, we've made the mistakes. We, as parents, we can help the kids avoid the pitfalls. That's what this song's about, The Other Side of the 45. When you were born, we were already bored, waiting for the door to open. We all played for the TV screens, bought our beers with tokens. Driving hard, we were moving fast, sometimes in the right direction. Choking down Milwaukee's best, stale pretzels and a hard rejection. I feel like it's important to tell you that it's Milwaukee's best, capital M, lowercase b. It's not a beer commercial. It's just about a general beer, whatever's brewed in Milwaukee. Choking down Milwaukee's best, stale pretzels and a hard rejection. And no one gets to do this for the first time anymore. We're all in the business of what's been done before. And if you hang on long enough, you're the lucky kind. Get to hear the other side of the 45. Out of the nest, ahead of the rest, held up by a constant updraft. And sunny skies can tantalize, but beware of the voodoo witchcraft. When they ask, just say yes, even if it feels frightening. You gotta stand out in the rain if you're gonna get touched by lightning. No one gets to do this for the first time anymore. We're all in the business of what's been done before. And if you hang on long enough, you're the lucky kind. Get to hear the other side of the 45. So bon voyage and fare thee well, and go chase your momentum. Forge ahead and carry on. Count your accolades as you get them. before. And if you hang on long enough, you're the lucky kind. Get to hear the other side of the 45. Get to hear the other side of the 45. Get to hear the other side of the 45. Thank you guys very much. Thank you, Zach. Thanks for making this place better for you to play. Bringing all your friends. Good time. I'll be back this summer. July 25th. That guy right there keeps my calendar. I'll be back July 25th with a band playing down there on the street, or on the, whatever you call that. Yeah. We'll see you then. Bring a friend. We did it. Good work. Thanks for your help. Thanks for your help. Thanks for your help.
I tell you what, Christ.
Yeah.
You went to River House Bar. You seen it? Dad played it. 20 years old. Before he's ever married with one of the Heater boys.
Really?
Templeton.
Really?
No kid. Old fashioned. Good country music. You really did that. That's an interesting story.
What? About how long ago would that have been? When he was 20?
Born in 20, so 40.
Okay.
Probably 18 to 20 in that area.
I don't have my rough so let's see how this goes. But I think if you go to the
Okay.
this up there a while ago, and then you put it.
How you doing?
Oh, good. How are you?
Good.
Yeah.
You staying out top?
Oh.